Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation Thunderball. This is my second video today. We've been moving right along here um, in the early stages of our YouTube war. We're up to turn 3, 3.1 for Germany, July 1937. So this will probably get posted before the US KMT turn, but there isn't anything that I'm doing that'll affect the US KMT or vice versa. So, because of time opportunities and whatnot, talked among the guys, and we decided to go ahead and have me do my German turn and go ahead and post it again prior to the US KMT. But Hambone will have all the videos that from the playlist he created on his channel, so you guys will just be able to follow right along with that. So on to Germany here. Again, July of 37. So we've got our 4 tech rolls, and right now we're sitting at stage 1 for 4 different techs. So those are the 4 we're going to go for. So advanced mech 7 or higher, improved factory 7 or higher, airborne doctrine 7 or higher, and long-range aircraft at 8 or higher. So let's see if we can get to stage 2 on at least a couple of these. So first up is advanced mechs, and a 5 isn't going to do it. Then improved factories, a 10, we succeeded there. Airborne doctrine, a 3, we missed that. And long-range aircraft, an 11. So again, 2 for 4. So I think we've been hovering right around 50%. So not too bad. Sorry for the glare there. Okay, so improved factories, we're stage 2. And long-range aircraft, stage 2. So that's how things look on the tech chart. So Germany's up to stage 2 for a couple of techs, so not too bad. Okay, so on to purchases. Germany has 25 IPPs this turn, and we're going to spend all of it. So we're going to go ahead and buy 2 self-propelled artillery for 10, and then we're buying 3 light armor. Got them broken up because they're going into a couple of different territories. So that's 12 and 10, that's 22. And then it might be a little bit of overkill, but we're going to go ahead. I'd rather be safe than sorry, and we're going to send an infantry to the Nationalists for 3. So that's our full 25. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things are winding down in Spain maybe a little bit, and Germany won't have to send too much more, if anything. Okay, so on to combat. We've got 2 combat moves. So in Central Europe here, the German cavalry in Bohemia is going to come down 1 to Slovakia and annex that. So that is worth 1 IPP. So let's go ahead and move Germany up to 24. And that will move the French up to 9 and the UK up to 14. Okay, and our second and final combat move is going to be in Spain. So I talked to Boston Bruce. He does not want to scramble his fighter from Catalonia. So we're going to go into Madrid. So we're going to go in from 2 different territories. So we're going to take a mountain infantry, 2 regular infantry, and 2 artillery from Western Andalusia. From Galicia, Leon, we're going to take a mountain infantry and all 3 fighters. Okay, so, and in Madrid, Boston Bruce has an infantry and a militia. So we got a couple of combat modifiers for this combat. So Madrid is a city, and it's not surrounded. So Boston Bruce is going to get the +1 bonus for infantry class units. So his infantry will defend at a 5, and his militia a 3. It does have target select for vehicle class units at a 1, but I don't have any vehicle class units going in, so that's not going to matter. And then for me, it's mountain terrain, so I'm going to be -1 on my ground units, except for the mountain infantry. They're not affected by the mountain terrain. So I'm going to go ahead and pair my 2 artillery with the 2 mountain infantry. So that'll make the mountain infantry, both of them 3s. My 2 regular infantry will then be 1s. The artillery first strike will be 2s, and the planes aren't affected at 6. So let's go ahead and roll this out. So we got our 2 first strike artillery. So we got 2 rolls at a 2 and a 4 and a 12, so they both miss. Then we've got our 2 regular infantry at 1s and a 5 and a 7 miss. We've got our 2 mountain infantry at 3s and a 6 and a 9 miss, so we're doing great. And then we got 3 rolls for our 3 fighters at 6s. Wow. 1 hit, a 2, 10, and 12. So clearly Boston Bruce is going to lose his militia. So his militia at a 3 and a 2 hits, and his infantry at a 5 and 11 misses. So we're each going to lose 1. So I'm going to go ahead and take off 1 of my infantry, and he'll lose his militia. Okay, so on to round 2. So let's try to finish off his 1 infantry with our 3 fighters at 6. A 6, a 2, and a 7. So we got 2 hits. I'm just going to roll it out, even though I've got my required number of hits right now. But with the 2 mountain infantry at 3s, 3 and a 5, so there's a 3rd hit, and then our 2 artillery at 2s. So there's another hit. So 4 hits altogether on 1 unit. Okay, his infantry at a 5 and 11 misses. So take off his infantry, and we take Madrid. Take off this minor factory for the Republicans and make that a nationalist minor factory. So we're going to take Madrid with 1 infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 mountain infantry. Okay. And then our 3 fighters are going to fly back to Galicia and Leon. And that should be it for combat. So on to non-combat. So first, the Germans. So we're going to take our our light armor in Bohemia, and it's going to come over 1, 2 to Western Germany. And I actually think that's it for land units. For our subs, we're going to move our coastal sub over 1 to A21. And then this sub here in A28 is going to come down 1, 2, and stop in A44. And then our sub here in A46 is going to come over 1, 2, down to A51. So that should be it for the Germans. We're going to, I guess that transport will just stay where it is for now. His sub isn't within range quite yet. So that should be it. That's it for non-combat. So on to unit placement. So let's go ahead and deliver our Lend-Lease real quick. So it's going to leave Western Germany, come through the English Channel, and get dropped off at the port there in Galicia and Leon. Then we've got 2 self-propelled artillery, and we're placing those in Western Germany. We got 3 light armor, one of which is going in Western Germany. I'm going to chip all this stuff out to make it a lot neater. And then the last 2 light armor we're going to put in Bavaria. And that should be it for unit placement. So on to our recruitment roll. So we've got 3 territories in Spain itself: Western Andalusia, Madrid, and Galicia and Leon. And then we got the Balearic Islands and Spanish Morocco. So that's 5 total territories. So we need a 5 or less on our recruitment roll. 11 missed. Lost all those low rolls on a bunch of combat hits I didn't need, but oh well. Okay, so on to collect income. So Germany is up to 24 IPPs. They spent everything, so Germany will have 24 to spend on turn number 4. So real quick, let's just look at Spain and a couple territories in Germany for unit recap. So in Galicia and Leon, we have 3 fighters and a regular infantry. And in Madrid, we have 1 regular infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 mountain infantry. In Bavaria, we have a transport plane, 3 infantry, and 2 light armor. And in Western Germany, we have a fighter, a seaplane, 2 infantry, 4 light armor, and 4 self-propelled artillery. So that should be it for Germany and Nationalist Spain here on turn number 3. Make sure you guys check out Boston Bruce is going to be coming up with the CCP and the Soviet Union.